Alright, live now. Hey everyone. I'm back to the stream. Like what you saw in the thumbnail. Today I'm going to redesign Hisui from Multiplat Type Lumina. This is going to be a hard situation. Okay. First, let's gather some material. Okay. Right. Is there any way I could crack that in? I'm pretty sure I have a Hisui picture around here. It's okay, it's okay. Zoe, where are you? Nice. So this is what we have. Our homework for the day. Yeah, what do we do about it? Okay. We're cool now. Alright, so Hisui, what do you have for me? Let's take a look at you. Alright, so a bit of a context for why I want to do a redesign for her. Just a few things. So, if you have already known, she is a visual novel character. Let's put that in, visual novel. Character that is somehow adapted to a fighting game. And that game is famous for being triplets. Sad, but that's what I have to say. Yeah. That's not to mention her design is at least 20 years old now. Okay, let's make another. Okay, from the 2000. So she happens to be my main character in Multiplat Type Lumina. And I was in the mood for some drawing, so I thought to myself, why not? And this is what we have. Oh, cut these away. So, what can we do about this? Really? Let's brainstorm a little bit. Right. Put it in the middle. Okay. Now I want some color at top. Nice. Let's visit her wiki a little. Let's say the Type Moon wiki. Let's learn a bit about her background. Hisui. Okay, personality. Yep. And this is what we have. Hisui, a stern young woman. Actually, she's a kind, loving, emotional girl, hiding her emotions to keep her sister as she is due to the incident with Makihisa. Oh, I guess there are some spoilers for the Tsukihime fans out there. Redacted. Okay. So that's what we know. Kind, loving, looks stern. So she fits the their kind of character. Okay, let me have a second to think. Hmm. So gameplay wise, beside the frying pan, which you wouldn't see a lot anyway, there are also the other tools. Spatula. The ladle. Okay, what else do we? Spatula, ladle. And the stuff that she throws as well, including net lamp. And for cooking, some sort of bento. The accursed mule. Ah. Some stuff's in the background. There you go. So that is the kind of character she is. Bit of a randomness to herself. Mm, well, random is not a good way to describe her actually. Okay, so our first step is to know about the character herself. Next, hmm, what can we see? What kind of feel do we have from looking at her? Overall, her body shape form a triangle, which I think I really like and want to keep. Actually, the triangle is like this: triangle bottom, plain top, with some development. Pretty classic. I have foot, a foot poked out like that, and arm noodles. Okay, so something I noticed and I kind of like about the arm is puffy shoulder, and the how do you call it? Feet, connected by the noodle. So this, I feel like this is a pretty strong shape, good foundation, getting thin to the end, consolidated by some sort. Oh yeah, the color, right? The color. Consolidated by the color before spinning out into the hand. I think I want to keep that. What else can we see? Alright, and her head as well. I want to put it down a little. There we go. So something I noticed is that her head is also somewhat in a triangle shape. Especially her, I like how her hair tucks or clings to her face like that, and is broken away by the headband. Hmm. This creates a pretty I don't have the word for it, but it feels pretty stable now. Strong foundation, wide bottom, lean top, well supported. This is what I would want to keep if we were to redesign her at all. So what is the problem? We've been talking about a good point. So what is wrong with, not wrong, but Wrong is a strong word. Yeah, what doesn't work very well for her as a fighting game character? Yeah, the fighting game part is going to be tricky. Doesn't have to be fighting game even. Can just be an action game. So there's not a lot of information. That's the thing. Okay, clean it up. Right, so if we look at the three color, especially the arm and the shape of it too, there's not a lot of change over it. So that affects visibility. It may be difficult to see what she is doing when she is moving her arms around. Her red hair. I think her red hair has a nice color to it. But I don't her mind. Hello, Spawn. Have you been here long? Yeah. I thought, well, I've been playing Hisui for the longest time. And I've been complaining about how the game has no drip. So might as well just do something about it. Okay, so where were we? The main color, let's say something gray, blackish, some white, some red on top. Like Hisui. I don't remember how Meki Hisui looked. Oh. Okay. So this is Mech Sui and how she looked like in the older game. Right, firm foundation, do what I like, but what is different? The apron stay. That hair color is going to be a nightmare. Okay, so the way I see both designs, there's a shape like that. Okay, so what's with the Mekhisui and Robokai? I have never heard of that until today. But I can have her guess. They are both, let's say, mech version of a real character. So fans are kinda like, hey, let's just put them together. That actually happened with another character, like Faust. Yeah, sometimes the fandom can be pretty random like that. Both are robots, let's ship them. I'm pretty sure Faust in Guilty Gear. Yeah, Faust in Guilty Gear was also associated with who was that? Flan or Fan from Skullgirls. Well, that's a Skullgirls nurse. Who is that? Valentine? Wait, so nurse. Okay, I'm looking for another nurse in a fighting game that are also pretty randomly but frequently associated with Faust. No one really have any idea why, but it happened. Why not Max May? Well, actually, the thing about Mac Hisui and Robokai is that they come from the same time, around the early 2000s. Mac May doesn't appear until Eudige's Drive, which is just a few years away. Yeah, I know, right? So the fandom could be pretty random like that. Anyway, let's get back to the matter. So what do we notice? Okay, nice hair color, but the thing is gather on her head. It doesn't have the chance to really spread out. I think it would be a cool accent color. White takes up too much, and black. The black parts are like they are pulled apart. Okay, a bit of black down here. Hmm. Is it like in universe? Remake take place in 2014. I'm alright. If we are to talk about Tsukihime, I'm not uh I'm not well versed in Tsukihime lore actually. Yeah, but I think the original Tsukihime are, let's say, told to happen in 2003 time. That but if we were to talk about Guilty Gear and Robokai, that would be like a whole century after Makisui, so they are not really related in universe. If that's what you're thinking about. Anyway, that's the part that we can learn about Hisui now. Sui-chan, I'll see you in a minute. So, with that said, how about other games? Oh? Ah, the original is around 1999. Huh. Anyway, let's look at other games and how they treat, well, not exactly treat, but how they deal with mates as a concept. Okay. So when you search for mates in games, I you would get some pretty sussy results. Well, I guess there are people who like that. There's a market for that. Now that you say it, Mary from Skullgirls? Okay. So let's take a look at Mary and what Skullgirl does. Alright, and I think this is also a pretty interesting picture to include. I want to have a few more before we get into analysis. Characters, video game mates, okay. Someone a bit more of an action. Emily from what was the name again? Unholy Night. So there's a character like that too. Okay, so this character over here, Emily, Unholy Night. Not so sure what kind of game it is. It looks like it never really had a Western adaptation. One of the fighting game that exists. Yes. This one might not look so good, but I'll just put it in. So that's Emily from Unholy Night. Let's put in... yeah. And of course the Skullgirls as well. The logo. You know, copyright. Things. Such. This has turned into a difficult situation. Ah. Never mind. Kohaku. Oh, now that I think about it, there are quite a few mates in game. Alright, I'll just take up your suggestion. Izayoi in Soho, right? These are more fan arts than official arts, but I'll just take it as is. Alright, so this is something I take from Google. So if someone knows the source or the original artist, you can tell me about him or her so that I can credit properly. But this is some Takuya Izayoi. Ishotasaku. Ah, okay. Thanks. I didn't know that this is this. Yeah, but that's Izayoi. We also have Mayfield from Akana Heart. Of course, of course. I'll need a few different shots of her. Okay. There we go. Let's see if there's anyone else we would want to include. Maybe we expand a bit, not only in fighting games, but video games in general, action games perhaps. Okay, I'm looking through some. Oh, there's Felicia. Interesting. So this is Felicia from Fire Emblem. Okay. Oh, IFSF? How am I going to say it? Yeah, the thanks. Okay. Who else are we going to? Oh no. Okay, so apparently Iroha from Samsho is also a kind of mate. But not so sure if I want to go that way. Eh. 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 Okay. I guess we can learn something. Guys, remember this is only for research purpose, right? Totally academic. Totally. I'll just put her here. Okay. Noelle from Genshin? Oh yeah, that could be a good idea. Alright, so I guess Noelle is the last piece that we put together for the main aesthetic that we're trying to achieve for Hisui. Where can I fit her? Noelle, you're too big. Right, I'll just move Mayfield down here. Okay. Probably won't remember a lot of names, but I'll try. I'll try. Can put her here. And Iharuha is going to be hidden away. Rough. Yeah. Space is not what we have. Sure. Okay. So this is the kind of mood board that we have. Hey, Stuck. Thanks for coming by. I thought you have a job. Valentine? Yeah, if we're to talk about guilty gears, Valentine, Alphonse, right? She's more bright than Mate, I suppose. Okay, so let's compare a little and see the kind of eye treatment that Hisui got and didn't get. Where am I? Okay. So, what happens here? Mary. So here's the thing. Yeah, the stuck jump scare. Well, so here's the thing. We cannot really apply what Mary's got to Hisui, if you understand what I mean. So here's the thing. Mary's design is actually the outfit itself is pretty simple. Little arm, big hands, but that's a poker thing. Strong triangle shape, thin legs, small feet, cute features. What actually was going for her, however, are the extra bits. Yeah, basically everything screams, look at me. Right? Yeah, it goes that way. And then the three skulls on the top, that is the most telling. So you get kind of the vibe of the character. So if you look closely, alright. So the main part is still her face, her head. But is evenly spread out. It stops by the free skull. Actually, I think the free skull is pretty cool. Group third. Oh, not exactly group third, group 3. Yeah, that's that. It's her skeleton under her skirt, her dress. Yeah. Basically, that's what it is. Well, I'm not sure if I could actually teach anyone arts, but if you can learn something, um, you're welcome. Yeah. But the thing is, I would want Hisui to be a bit more compact, if you understand what I mean. So, if this design is what we would call flamboyant. It's showing, is expressing outward a lot together. It's flowing outwards a lot to gather attention back to the main character, and for Hisui, we don't really have that. Can try and put that in. That would not fit her personality so well. She's supposed to be somewhat timid. Serve. Okay, let's look at the other first. Alright, Emily. Emily from Unholy Night. So, short skirt, very dynamic, showing a lot of feet and legs. Thick boot, consolidating the form. It's like those Mega Man games. Yeah. I'm not a big Mega Man fan, so I'm not so sure, but it would look something like this. It could be a bit Western comic thing, like this, okay? And then smaller, but still round thigh, something like that. So the thing about having wide feet is that it is stable. Like you have a lot of weight or a lot of stand downward, it helps. And that's the reason why thick boots would look pretty cool. Well, I am not sure about giving Hisui thick boots, but I think we can give her, or at least show her boots a little more. She's wearing shoes, fresh shoes. Yeah, it looks like she's wearing fresh shoes. We can change that. Okay, what else can we notice from Emily? Emily can short sleeves, dynamic. But I'm not so sure if I could think of Hisui as very dynamic. The thing I noticed about the frill, though, the frill are unusually large. Good emphasized action. Is that how you say it? Roll? Roll in Mega Man? Right? But, the mate PMC from heavy objects I don't know her. Heavy object. Okay. Oh. Ah, yeah, it's the whole KMC, right? It's the whole company. Interesting. Yeah, they're actually more combat made than a lot of knights. Fit them on some way. Okay, I'll just pick one. Screenshot. Maybe this one. Heavy objects. And okay. Oh yeah. Of course, the Grand Blue Fantasy people. Who are they again? Dorothy? Okay, I can see that. A spin of fantasy. Claudia as well. I want to have them separated. Let's do Dorothy. And Claudia, okay, is that her name? Naruhodo. Claudia. See. Okay. Yeah, so I'll get to the designs later. For now, we were on Emily. Okay. So still the apron. The apron is a lot smaller though. It's like those make cafe thing. But the frills are unusually large. That sells the idea of the mates a bit more. Okay, and her headband. Headband is doesn't feel like anything to our shape. Okay. Somehow Emily and her color pops a bit more. You know, I'm a bit iffy about changing the color scheme of the character, but if that is what we have to do, then I'll consider it. They use green as an accent, big ribbon, big hair ribbon too, but without we would need hair ribbon for Hisui though. Right? Okay. This is not quite black, but it is the blackish purple. So a dark tan is still the main color, but white would be the secondary color here. And we can use some sort of a accent. Green is the accent this time. Something to stress over the character. Right, so that is for first two. So what can we learn from this? The apron stay, right? The apron stay. But we can alter the signs. Did Mary have a puffy shoulder? It's a bit difficult to see. It looks like she has some sort of a puffy shoulder. I would say it's characteristic of Victorian era clothing. Puffy shoulder is a keeper. Some sort of wrist collar too. Ah, Emily doesn't have wrist collar, but Mary does. I will keep the wrist collar, I think. Now, for the second batch of references. Takuya. So Sakuya's design, it changes over time, or it depends on the artist too, I guess. I'm going to look at the official art first. A bit small, but we can make it. Fine. Outfit-wise, it's a bit confusing. I'm not... Okay, what is happening here? Takuya-chan! What is happening here? I can't make sense of this. The blue part, the blue bits here? Is this supposed to be the apron? Or is it supposed to be the dress? Or both? Would be silly if it is both. So, it looks like she's wearing some sort of undershirt. And then the dress is like an open back. And then you have a smaller apron down below. I don't understand this design really. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, sometimes other artists, well, I guess I started out the same way. We make designs that are not really practical, and then we start thinking about the cosplayers, and it all occurs to us that, oh, if we design a character this way, how are people going to cosplay them? So that's one way to put it, but problem is actually much simpler than that. The design wouldn't make sense. People are not convinced when they are confused. Yeah, so it looks like it happens here again. Oh, okay, so... Okay, I see what is happening now. Is it like a wedding dress and a short apron? I think it's more like this. She's wearing a shirt. So this is actually 3 layers. The first innermost layer, not counting her undergarment of course. This is layer 1. Shirt, layer 1. And then there's the dress outside. The dress is layer 2. and the apron is worn on top of it. So for the mates, for example, for Miss Mayfield that we have here, we don't have that problem because she doesn't have a shirt. It's actually one full body dress from top to bottom. But then for Takuya design, somehow um, they just decide to have this separated as 2 layers for some reason. Anyway, what stay is the skirt or the dress. But when I think about it, an open back dress could be pretty interesting. Shirt too. Okay, so far still pretty consistent. Tight, lean top, dress, bottom, some leg, depending on how dynamic you want your character to look. Puffy shoulder, high sleeve or no sleeve at all. Some sort of collar to accentuate the wrist. How do they do it? Okay, so the neck is pretty much free water area, free territory. Some would have the collar, some would have like this Mayfield over here. Open chest. But the ribbon though, the ribbon stay. The ribbon. Definitely have to have the ribbon. And if you want to feel a little bit icy on it, maybe a brooch on top. Bare leg looks a little exposed. I think I would want Hisui to have like some sort of leggings. Oh. Noelle is basically covered head to toe. This is too fantasy. A lot of adornment details. Maybe we can make away with that. But yeah, I think I like these two. More accessory outward from the headband. This is more armor than actual. I don't know if I want armor in multi-blood. So let's make away with the armor. But even if it is some sort of armor, just to keep the same idea of having like really size. Really. The frill is armor as well. And it goes in one direction. Dress is a little drooped. It's not as puffy. Tight ankle. Some more accents on the ankle before going to the shoe. Okay. And this is what's her name again? For real, I'm so bad with names. Felicia. Felicia from Fire Emblem. She uses Looks like she's some sort of assassin. Assassin Hisui. I think I like that. Her apron's a bit, yeah, one thing that I didn't really said earlier. The shape of the apron, sometimes it cover um, the hip. Sometimes it can go all the way up to the chest part. But the ribbon though. I think I want the ribbon. The big ribbon at the back. Alright, so far what have we got? Big ribbon at the back. Flowy tail for the ribbon. Apron doesn't have to cover the whole body. I think we can show a bit of the top. Alright. Maybe a bit more information to the feet. Like some sort of accessory attached to a shoe or her boot. Headband could be somewhat derivative. Maybe some sort of adornment attached to the side. That is what we got. Shoe could be a bit. Now I want some thigh window. But the thing is, you can only have thigh window when the skirt is high. And it looks. I don't know really, because the thigh window is supposed to be appealing. But somehow Felicia remains somewhat reserved. How did they achieve that? Maybe it's mostly because of her expression and the way everything else just kind of flow. Yeah, she's well covered except for the thigh window. Ah, sassy. What do you mean sassy? You mean saucy, right? That is what we're trying to achieve. And Iroha-san. Now if you want saucy, I mean sassy, this is where it is. Oh, are you talking about Felicia? Actually, now that I think about Felicia, her leg area would be here. This is her hip. Stand it up. Chest, hip, leg. Really long leg too. So, her stocking only covers like 1/3 the length of her thigh. So it's just going to show whenever. It isn't because of the pose. If she stands in another pose, I'm pretty sure that the thigh window would also show like this. Yeah, her shirt, her skirt is actually pretty short. Iroha. No skirts. Why? But to be fair, I guess she's more of a traditional Japanese housemaid. This sleeve is not Western. This would fit Kohaku a bit more than Zoe. There are some Western elements like the headband, but that's about it. The apron also received some sort of stylized frill. Yeah, but that's that. High heels though. Hmm. I think I've got some ideas of what I want to do for Hisui now. Well, is that not it? These frills are imitating pattern? I suppose. Yeah. They look very much like patterns on. This is not even Japanese armor. They look more like Chinese fantasy armor or something. That's a bit flamboyant. Okay, I suppose we can go quickly through the last batch. So this is suggested by Stuck. Thank you, Stuck. Aha, okay. So, yeah, shouldn't look right into details like that. So what's they? Apron, full body dress, puffy shoulder, wrist collar, ribbon, thick ribbon, headband. Okay, so those are the basic elements for me. Eh. Okay, what else do we notice? There are also the shoulder, no, the arm ribbon. Right, this is one of the simpler design, but still catchy enough to be in an action game. Only two color, no accent. Interesting. I guess the hair color makes up for it. But this is also a kind of uniform. So having more than two color would make it difficult to mix with the character's hair color, I think. That's why they try and keep it to two main color, with the exception of the ammunition pouches. Alright, Dorothy and Claudia. A lot of fantasy element. Aprons that are also decorated in some way with uh, embroidery. I think these are embroideries, right? Big fluffy handle, shoulder, and frills in another color. Now that's something I haven't seen. Yeah, detached wrist color. Okay, okay. Now I have a difficult time choosing. I wanted to do boots, but this design makes me want to go with shoes, loafers for now. Somehow they use loafers very well. Okay. Double frills? Serious? That would be a bit over the top. I'm not going to redo the hairstyle. Yeah, but I think the apron can use a bit more decoration. That is why Hisui didn't get. Okay, Claudia. Is her name Claudia? Yeah, Claudia. Great. Claudia, what have you got? Claudia is a lot tamer, a lot more reserved. She looks a lot calmer. And her shoulder area is covered up like this. Looks pretty tight. Apron is also well decorated. That is not what we would have in a modern looking game, right? Like what we have with Multiplat. I kinda want to do that though. Oh. Claudia has an open back. I'm curious. Claudia, where are you? Okay, actually, I'm looking at some amazing arts right now. Ah, the insecurity starts to hit. Oh my. Can we find Claudia open back? We can't. But I think we have got enough information to work with. For now, we can always review and redo them later. Okay, so what have we got so far? I want something with high top. Generous bottom. Hisui is twice the quiet girl, reserved, so I would want her long dress to reflect that. Wouldn't want to shorten it anytime soon. But then we don't really see her legs, which would be one of the selling points. Which is a bit of missed opportunity. I'm thinking of cutting it on the side a little. Yeah, now that I think about it, Saber also have that, right? She doesn't have an apron, sure, but she has the front armor piece. But the thing is, we're going to cut the signs like this. Puffy, somewhat puffy shoulder, not too puffy. That should be enough to say that she's a maid. The collar stay, but the real question is, do we have the sleeves or not? They could be as short as this. Some sort of okay. Yeah. The headband. Headband could be a bit more visually noisy, if I'm to say that. Something to decorate on the side. This is a bit more Noel, I guess. Sorry, Genshin people. Going to steal. Saber doesn't have that? Wait. Saber doesn't have... Oh. Ah, you're right. She doesn't have the front... Whoa, I see. It's not the armor piece, but it's more like... Not sure how to call it. But it's like a piece of cloth. Banner? I wouldn't wear my banner on my hip though. Yeah, but let's just say that it's the hem of the dress, or it's another layer of it. My English so bad, I don't know what it is called. Okay, so let's construct Hisui. Hisui, where are you? Ah, by the way, I finished the other Asian fly trap parts the other day. It's kind of a fail project, but I guess I did it in the end. Alright, let's construct Hisui. Hisui, where are you? Hisui, what kind of stand would you stand in? What kind of pose? Okay. Thank you. Well, actually, the one that I posted in the art channel was not the final version. But then I felt like if I keep posting, that would be like me hogging all the art channel for myself. I wouldn't want that, so. But I did post the finished piece on my Twitter. Or so, a bit longer. Okay. Nice body. So this is our prelim. We can make changes later. For now, this is the body that we have. Next. There we go. Okay. See? Now the other leg. Okay. So she's a bit cold and aloof, I guess. Or maybe cross-legged like this. Wanna change it a little? There you go. Alright, now we can change the pose later. For now, we just need a base to work on. Right, she has some chest, I guess. Not too much. Hmm. There you go. Wait, I got a lot of the how's the chest? Okay, so it's more like this. Or like this. Tentative chest, let's go. I'm not sure. Maybe we can adjust later. Sorry, Hisui-chan. Yeah, booba. Well, when you become an artist, you don't have to be like an artist, you know, you don't have to earn a living to call yourself an artist. Or maybe you do, I don't know, but I mean, when you start learning how to draw, you have to draw all sort of things. That's why I get used to it. Seeing booba and all. It's all for academic research purpose. Is that how you guys say it? Right, face. That's too big. Now, I want her to... Okay. Now, the arm... What does the arm do? I don't feel so good about the legs though. We straighten it a little bit. Always ready. Nice. And the back. Okay. Want her to, you know, do something with her. Whoopsie. Yeah, you're right. Well, nudity is just natural, you know. Okay, I'm a bit stumped for the hand. What should the hands or the arms be doing? Going to turn her head around. How about we make her hold something like this? Or maybe like this? I'm still undecided about the arms. Okay, so she should be doing some sort of a cooking. Because that's how she fights. With the arm like this. Want to have some sort of an S shape? How do we achieve that? Or should we achieve that at all? Maybe something like this. Yeah, that will be too flowy. Hisui should be a bit more reserved. Like this. Like that. Okay. The other arm, maybe the other arm pokes out like this. And there goes. Tentacle Hisui. Oh, come on. Drawing tutorials are good for you, you know. Like, do you practice any kind of art? Like drawing, painting, or music, or filmmaking? Because you should. Making art is a good way to... Well, it doesn't have to be making art. Doing creative work, creating something. They're good for you. The color. Okay. I want to keep this color for her hair. Will be our base. What is her hair like? Okay, so something so that works. I think I might redo her hair a bit later for design. Okay. Yep, there's. So, what do you mean when you say not anymore? Does it mean that there's this point in time in your life that you practice that? Okay, I want it. The hair should flow down a bit more. That's the hair. The bang should be a bit longer. Okay. Keep getting the blue eyes. Um, greenish. Greenish blue. Just put it here. Black color. Turn face. Right? Turn face. Let's try and recreate that. Something like this. Okay. Okay. And I think she's a bit chubby. That is not how people would think when they think of Hisui, so let's fix that. Alright. Doing well. I see. Mostly doodling. Well, okay. I do think that creative work are great for your mental health, but I guess gaming could do the same. Yeah, basically we choose what and we do what we afford to. She doesn't look angry enough. Likely angry. Ah, okay. Turn up. And with that, we have got the face. Alright, so here's the fun part. Yeah. Okay. We get to the design now. Maybe we should add something to the face. Too angry. Too angry. Yeah, but I mean, if you eat armor 10 times in a row, that would be the kind of face you would make too. How does she look? Oh, you're going sleeping now? Alright, thank you for coming by, Spawn. I'll see you around. So that is the kind of face she makes. Okay. Face is not that angry. Mouth slightly open. And there we go. Yep. There. Hisui-chan. There you go. And this is our base. And we wouldn't want to mess it up, so let's put it together in a separate folder. Let's name it base. There we go. Ah, okay. Eh, okay, let's continue. So, okay. This color may be a bit drab. I want something that pops a bit more. And I want to rethink about the apron too. Alright, let's do the basic part first. Layered. First layer. The color is a must. Okay. Something like this. And somehow I want to conserve the puffy shoulder. There we go. Don't want to connect them just yet. Let's see how this one. Long thrust. Nice. That's too long. I want to show the face a bit. Hey. Actually, it may be a good idea to construct the armpit area And the neck too. There we go. That will be how the chest, if we're to have some. That is how the chest go. Right, chest area done. I guess some belly area too. Maybe some for the crotch. Eh? I've been drawing on the wrong layer. Nice. Well, at least I fixed it. Equify. Right, so I think it could be interesting if we can have some sort of a iterative design on the hand. It could be asymmetrical too. I am starting to have a really dangerous idea. Base. Other side of the base. Let's open up. Wait, the other side should be in a slightly brighter color. Slightly saturated in purple. Right? We're good now. We're good. How do we... Okay. I'm going to open up this area over here. This is the bowl adjustment comes in. Apron! Apron, where are you? That makes it a bit difficult. Okay. Too saturated skin. I think I want the shadow to be a bit more reddish. Okay. Right. The highlight is more yellow. Cyan. Cyan yellow together. Not a good idea. Oh, I think I can work with this skin tone. Oh, let's see if we can make it. See where it comes in. It could go around the waist. This apron will also serve as some sort of a cape. Yeah, that could be a problem because the apron doesn't stand out compared to the skin tone down below. I may want to do something about that. But for now, let's just keep adding. I see. Showing skin there. We want to have a bit of black on the shoulder. There we go. This is where the black comes in nicely. Puffy. And the frill apron. And yeah, we made it. Frill on the other side. Maybe the fluffy shoulder pops out a bit. No, that would look weird. We don't need it. Okay. And the thigh window. Alright, this is like layered. Makes sense, makes sense. We'll make it layered wear. Would look like this. Like a short skirt, long cover behind it. Nice. And with this, we can have the stocking. Nice. Alright. And this is where you see the boots. Wait, do I want boots? That's the real question. Should I get boots? Or should I get... I don't know. Alright, I'll just try out the boot for now. I don't want to add another color to the skin that we... So the boots should be in the same color as the stocking. High heel boot. There you go. But then how do we know that it's some sort of boot? That is because you can see the shoulder shadow. And there will be lace high enough. Be difficult to run around. Maybe it will be, but you can always change the design later. I think the other boot has a better idea. Click up. Actually, we should move it to base. Okay. Alright, now she has height advantage. Should we connect it? Huh. I think we should. Like, give her a pretty tight look. Nice. Okay. Oh. And secret ingredient is crime. Hey. Okay. Now the wrist color. Don't want to miss that, but we change it to the accent secondary color. Actually, what's wrong with the base? Want some sleeves on this? Oh, hey, I drew on the wrong layer. Okay, this is the right one. This is the one for white. Yeah, having your color and your layers separated by color could be pretty helpful. Shading later. Lately, I've been looking into having a special light treatment for each of the color. I don't do the automated multiply layer thing anymore. Not that often. usually have pretty poor results using that. I think I should switch away from it. And with that, then, okay. Now the headband. Bit of black. Eight of black. Oh, looking at this, give me idea. At the front cover. Okay, it could be some sort of short pants. And be lengthened. Uh-huh. Does the apron will be taking too much space. It will cut the black parts apart even more. I don't feel like that's a good idea to have. So let's not do exactly that. Okay. That, that is what we have. Another thing is our little window of goods here isn't shown. I want it though. I want. Maybe we can show it like that. And some darker color. That would it look overly busy like this? Hmm. I don't think I would want to go that route. And we, oh, nice. And revert back to this rather easily. I still have the pants. The pants are nice. That that is what we need. Make the apron stand now. Part of the skin. Nice. Huh. This her lower part with more dynamic. want more chest though. Okay. Alright, and the headband. Headband. Something that looks a bit more aggressive. I think I would want to lean on the fantasy design a bit more. Oh. Yeah, let me rethink it. One. Okay. This one doesn't make sense. Now she looks like some sort of a lion dancer. I think we overdid the headband part a little bit. I want to scale it down. Yeah, that is too big. It's too big. Yeah, it looks ridiculous on her. Maybe something this side? I can stand up a little. Yeah. This should work. But then I think I want to have some black on it. There we are. Yeah, we're having some problems with the design bit being a bit unclear. Okay, I'll just draw over like this. There we go. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Shape is wrong though. Okay. I want the... Yeah, I want the neck color to be a bit clearer. Have a bigger shape and you don't want that. Okay, now the boot. I want to give it a bit more of boot shape. Okay, so far we are done doing pretty okay. Should we try and describe the 3D shape a bit? Make it less confusing. Give it some light. Just a bit of light. Down here. Well, that would start giving the dress weird 3D shape. Not sure if I want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. Or maybe we can do it in drape out a shape like this. They would bulge out. Sure, weird shape though. Why is the fold like that? Okay, make something like that, and that is all. Okay. And her hair color, it's more yellow. Wait, that is overdoing it. Just enough to give some shape for the strain. Like that. Gently. Okay. Now a bit, just a bit of shape for the apron. Just a bit. Okay. Okay. So that is what we have for our first day of redesigning Hisui. Okay. This is just a preliminary design. I may redo the illustration. And I want to put it in another pose. Who knows? I want to redefine the hand. Okay. And like this. How do I do the other hand? I don't. I don't know anymore. I just put in something. These look like hands. Ah, maybe we can do this. Then, or maybe we can put two fingers together. This finger sticks out. There we go. Bit of black. I want her to have gloves. Gloves would be nice. Not so sure how it would go with the whole design. Let's just try it, I guess. I'm digging at the clothes. I'm digging the clothes now. I'm actually digging the clothes look. Know what? I'll just do that. Clothes Hisui. Ready to fight. I'm combat ready. Yeah, maybe we can add something along. Maybe, reusing her accent colored hair will be a good idea. I'm thinking of some sort of a ribbon. Yeah, the ribbon. One arm. Ah, ribbon, ribbon. Right, ribbon. I forgot about ribbon. How did I forget about ribbon? Okay, okay. Calm down, people. The other ribbon is on this slightly darker color. Is it even visible? How about we just rub it down? Color to be gentle. Wait, I threw on the wrong layer again. Okay. Fine, it's fine. So the ribbon would be like that. And now ribbon visible somewhat on this side too. Another tail. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Just slightly darker. Okay, something like this. Accentuate the shape of the ribbon, and we're good. Ah, we're getting somewhere. Okay, okay, now we're talking. Someone on fire. Maybe we can add some shape to the apron too. Slightly darker. Oh, a bit. Should be much darker. Slightly darker like this. Okay, now we're talking. Huh? Think about this? Okay, nice. Her neck, however, her neck is a little empty. Yeah, I made a mistake earlier, so I didn't have the button here. Draw it again. Some sort of a droop down. Wait, did she have a ribbon from earlier? Yeah, there's the red ribbon, not the hair color one. I guess we can do red. Yeah, we can do red. I used the wrong color, wrong layer. Eh, now it's time to fix it. Reddish. Should be dark red. No. Okay. It would be cool if we have something reddish deep down. Maybe some sort of a good luck charm from Kohaku. Would her sister make something like a good luck charm though? Does Hisui even need? This is a bit too Chinese. I'll just put it in, see what happens. Bit distracting. We'll take care of it another day. Alright everyone, thank you for coming by. So this is what we have so far. Initial imagining, subjected to change. I will make sure to work on it a bit more, refining. But I guess that's all we have for the stream today. Shadow. Just a bit of shadow. No, that's right. Wait. Okay. 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 Some hiker shade. There you go. Nice. Want to destroy this H there. Saturate it. Okay. We've got to a good point. By the time we end the stream. Okay. And that is all. Alright. Everyone, again, thank you for coming through. I'll see you again next time. Next time.